Hey friends, welcome to Orlando, Florida and the Rosen Inn International here on International Drive. We're out because it's a travel day.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Exciting. We're going to Jamaica.
Oh, we're going to Jamaica.
Should be only a short hop from here. 2 hours, is it?
Yeah, it is.
20 or something?
Something like that. It's a very close island, isn't it, to Florida. Florida is quite lucky. They are very close to all the Caribbean islands. So if we wanted to go to Antigua, Barbados, or anything like that, it was just a short hop, skip, and a jump on a plane. But yeah, so we're going to take you along for the experience as we travel from Orlando, Florida, here at the Rosen Inn. If you haven't checked out any of our Orlando videos, we're here for a few days. Yeah, go check them out. They'll be on the channel. But yeah,
we're going from MCO, aren't we? And you've not been from Terminal C before?
No, we haven't done anything from Terminal C, so it'll be interesting
Exciting.
to see what that experience is like and see whether it differs from Terminal A and B, because
they're quite old, aren't they?
Terminal A and B have been there for years.
Yeah.
We've done that numerous times at this point. So Terminal C only opened, I think, in 2021. And normally this is where you'll have the likes of BA and JetBlue and Norse flying from. So even if you're not interested in the travel day from a Jamaica standpoint, I would say, watch along to see the Terminal C experience if you've never flown with BA or Norse or anyone like that before. So yeah, we're going to be having a few days in Jamaica. We're going to be staying in an all-inclusive resort, so it'll be a bit more of a chill one, but we might be able to get out of the resort a couple of times to see the local area and see what's around there. There's a couple of things you want to do, isn't there?
Yeah.
That you've been researching.
Yeah. There's a ghost tour of an old house, like an evening tour. And then there's a lagoon that lights up at night with like the algae that's like bioluminescent. I'm really excited for that. But we haven't booked anything yet because we only booked this like last week or the week before.
Yeah.
So I want to see what the hotel can do, because also we're like 2 hours from Kingston. So we kind of want to go to Kingston, but we don't want to waste a whole day doing that.
Yeah, especially when we paid for an all-inclusive hotel. So it's a tricky balance.
So we'll see what the hotel like excursions and stuff options are, and then we'll decide from there.
Yeah. So we got some cool things though. Cool things to be done. If you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's head on a travel day. Alright, so we are on the road. We were staying on International Drive, as we said. So to our right, we've got the McDonald's, the world's largest entertainment McDonald's, which is pretty cool. I've got a full tour of that on the channel if you want to go and check it out. But it says it's going to take 27 minutes for us to get from here to the airport. We do have to get fuel on the way, because when you hire a hire car in a lot of places, you've got to do it full to full on the fuel. You can have it prepaid at the airport or get them to fill it up, but it is a little bit more expensive if you have them do it. So
no matter what they say,
we try and do it beforehand,
because they'll try and tell you it's cheaper.
Yeah, they do try and tell you it's cheaper. And then they also try and give you a toll pass as well, or make you pay for a toll pass. So we've got our Florida toll pass, which is hanging from the window, that we will need to hand back as well. So here we're at the racetrack. We're about 10 miles out. We're gonna get some fuel. You just insert your card like normal. It's gonna ask me for my PIN. And then the difference here is regular fuel. Most of them are going to be regular fuel and it will be unleaded, but you select the grade that you want.
And green is diesel, not unleaded.
Green is diesel, black is unleaded here, so it's very confusing. Then you got different,
like
ultra,
super power or whatever.
So we're going to choose the cheapest because it's a hire car and I don't care, it's not mine. So lift handle, select grade, cheapest one, and then you just fill up. The other cool thing here is you can go hands-free as well. but it's going to be very cheap to do. I think we're probably only talking about $8 in total.
Because we've only used a quarter of a tank,
Yeah.
which is still quite a lot considering we haven't done many miles.
Yeah.
It's just these cars guzzle the gas, don't they?
Oh. Said it's going to be $8. Going up, it's over 10.
God.
But that's still.
Yeah, it's still cheap, but
Still cheap.
we have literally hardly done any miles. $14.50.
$14.50 for 4.5 gallons.
Would you like a receipt?
Litres a gallon.
We always get a receipt because the car hire company might ask to see it. Or if they have an issue with it, we can show you show them the receipt.
Printed, so that's not great. In that case,
Sale cancelled.
we'll take a picture of the screen. Okay, so we are on airport property now. It actually tells you which airline you need to go to. So Terminal A is Virgin Atlantic, Spirit, Southwest, whatever. We've actually lost
The signs
the signs for Terminal C. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Right. It's on the floor, actually. B and C it says on the floor. So Terminal C, Aer Lingus, Norse, JetBlue, Icelandic Air, Emirates, British Airways. So we've got to follow the signs for Terminal C, and when they disappear, look at the road, because it is on the road in a little blue square. Not sure if it's really possible to see. Now we've got a sign back up here. So rental return, Terminal C. You've got to stay in this right-hand lane.
A and B are connected though, aren't they? So if you go in the wrong one at A and B, it doesn't matter because you can just walk between them and it's not very far. But C is a bit more of a problem.
Yeah. There is a shuttle train,
Like a monorail
train that goes from A and B to C, but you just add in complexity to yourself at that point. Here you also have Brightline as well, which is the train that goes from Orlando down to Miami. I think it's about $70 for a return ticket, so it's not too bad if you do want to go down to Miami for the day or 2 days or something and you don't want to drive it, especially once you start taking into account all the tolls.
and the fuel.
The fuel, you're not that far off of what you're going to pay if there's only 2 of you. If it's a family of 4 and you want to go down to Miami, then it might be better to drive it. This looks really barren here compared to Terminal A and B. And we are with Avis.
I have to say, it's not easy to follow the signs here.
No, not to get to Terminal C, it's not. Oh, I took that corner a little bit too hard.
Just nearly strangled me. That was cool.
Sorry about that. Big old parking garage though.
They always have issues with parking here, they don't they? They always sell out.
Yeah. So yeah, level C2 is Avis, dollar, budget and hertz. So now we've just got to follow the sign in for Avis.
Over the crocodile teeth.
Yeah, never back up over these guys. Never. If you're going the wrong way, just go forward at all costs. So we've made it into Terminal C, and like I said, we do need to drop off the toll pass, and thankfully they've got them here now. They didn't have them here for a long time, but we just put it in the slot and we're good to go. So now Becky's checking out Montego Bay. Yes, that's where we're going.
1125.
C242. Okay. Oh, this is really hot. I can feel it radiate in heat. Here at Terminal C, they have got all of the car hire counters now. I don't think they had these for a long period of time. So we've just seen a sign that says we need to go down to level 2 to check in. We're currently on level 3, I think. So we've got to go down here. It's looking a little bit busy over there. So we're flying with JetBlue today. English. We're going to put our passports in to scan. So it should be all good. So we've done check-in and bag drop. Bit of a weird process. You check in first, bag drop second. Becky was saying it's quite weird because the staff are still having to like manually handle the bags to put them on the
Still having to lift them, which
thing.
is like, we would never do that at home. Like, they, because of like
health and safety and stuff, basically. Yeah.
If you can have a manual handling situation where they don't have to lift as much, then you're saving your staff.
Yeah.
And it's just weird that they haven't put that system in here.
Yeah. And we don't have an assigned seat or anything. It's like our seat will be assigned when we get to the gate. They were offering us a $117 seat, which is a bit strange.
And that's literally how much we paid for the flight. It's
Yeah.
like double the price just to see.
Very strange. So the one big difference between Terminal C and Terminal B and A, I suppose, is that everything is after security this side. So here, you've just got a little coffee house there and a shop there. Other than that, there's really nothing here. So we'll go through security and then we'll have all the shops, the restaurants, bars, cafes, and cinema. No. That's the tune for the Oracle Reading. But yeah, I'm hoping there'll be some cool shops. I'm a little bit hungry. I don't know what they're going to have, but we do want to go into the Universal and Disney stores here because we've never experienced them. We've never experienced this terminal as a whole, so.
You actually look shorter than the
It is quite a short queue. It says 2 to 6 minute wait to get through. That was actually quite a painless experience to get through. Probably took, the actual process of security only took a couple of minutes, but my bag got flagged, so I had to wait for that for a few more minutes, and then they didn't even actually bother inspecting the bag at all, which is very strange. I think we're at C242. I'm sure that's what we read at the beginning, wasn't it? So now we are just following these signs. Ooh. Complimentary service. Alright, that is tempting. That's very tempting. Right, you got Shake Shack. Duty free, you got Starbucks, you got Universal store, you've got a Disney store there as well. Obviously we're going to go to the Universal and Disney store. You got lots of screens. The screen's at the top. It's now Animal Kingdom. It was Epcot a second ago. The monorail went past and changed it to Epcot. You've got Fab 5 getting ready for Christmas season. Becky's trying to find some more merch. Have you?
I can't bring myself to pay full price now. Now I've been to the outlets and made so many bargains.
I do love the Play in the Parks line.
That's only $50.
No, it's not.
Here it
The
is.
purse is $50.
No, it's on that.
Is it up here? Are you sure? Oh, I'm sorry. That's actually, it's a nice backpack.
It is nice.
But we paid $35 for one in the outlets. I like it. I like the store, but it doesn't feel like
Put your hand in.
anything special. So it's just all your last minute merch before you head home. Cinderella Castle as well there. And then you got the icons at the top. Cinderella Castle, Spaceship Earth, Tower of Terror and Tree of Life, along with like a whole bunch of extra little ones. It's quite a nice design. I like the Doug bag there. There was a cookbook we were looking at just now, but it didn't actually have that many good recipes in it. It was like cooking around Walt Disney World, Disneyland, all that lot, but it was just a bit naff. Mickey and Pluto as well. And then you've got the Universal Orlando Resort shop. This looks and feels a bit smaller, but it's 2 stories. And it's got a big old screen there. You can jump in the motorbike. We did ride it, we don't need to do that. But this is quite a good place to get all your, it is good to get all your last minute merchandise here. And I'm still tempted by this lounge flight. The Scooby-Doo cab is nice. No, I don't think we did. How much is it?
32.
That's not bad. We came upstairs and it is basically just Harry Potter up here. But you've got this amazing screen which goes all the way over the top of the shop, which looks fantastic. When we were downstairs it was actually daytime as well, so it's changed to night now. We've come into Shake Shack for breakfast because they have a special breakfast menu on. You can order off the entire menu, but you've got the normal Shake Shack and then you've got the breakfast menu. So you've got Wake Up Shack, Egg White Light, Sausage, Egg and Cheese, Bacon, Egg and Cheese, and then your little hash browns. So definitely going to get some hash browns as well. It's quite cool. So we got our Shake Shack breakfast. So that's what I got. Got an egg in there, it's got bacon, it's got sausages, we've got hash brown, not sausages, it's hash brown I was supposed to say. We've got hash brown bites. Becky got her burger as well, which is just a salmon burger. And then she got this red eye shake as well.
That's really nice.
Is it?
Try
Coffee and toffee together. That is very nice. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this because it's like a omelette and then cheese and very little bacon in there. This is showing basically like all of Florida. So you've got NASA, you've got theme parks, you've got the convention center. That's cool. I like it. Oh, it's changing. Oh, it's following us. Oh, wow. Very cool. And then we've got the SeaWorld store here as well. SeaWorld, Aquatica and Discovery Cove. I know SeaWorld's a little bit controversial for people, but thought we'd come in here and have a look. Look. Snow globes. Little mini snow globes.
Oversized, yeah. Okay, sure. And without the same thing like that, no.
Since 1973, so they've been here basically as long as Disney now. That's pretty crazy. $95 for a lounge fly.
That is cute though.
It is very cute. I'd quite happily have that. Okay. Cool. They got some nice stuff in here. We're gonna go over here and grab our last Starbucks in the USA before we head out. I got myself an iced chai gingerbread latte thing with gingerbread cold foam, and I waited for that longer than I've waited for any drink at Starbucks ever. They were just faffing, they were talking. What a mess it was. But hey, one thing, if you miss Summer House on the Lake at Disney Springs, they've got it here in Terminal C. So you can come to Terminal C and get your cookies. There she is, our little JetBlue plane. Blue's That Girl, it's called. So it's just a 2.5 hour flight, shouldn't be too bad. Doing a lot of construction work over there. It's nice, it's quite an easy terminal to navigate. This hasn't really been much of an issue. Got my coffee. I did go to the Summer House and get a cookie because we haven't tried them and I want to try it. Because a lot of people are bigging them up, so I'm like, yeah, got to try it. It's $7, I think it was. So when we went through the gate, it gave us a little ticket and said, this is your seat, and we're 17B and C.
Do you want to see it? Here's the little guy.
Little tiny ticket. So, well, it's not got personal details on it. So a little tiny ticket.
Have a great flight.
17C. That just popped out of the check-in gate thing to board the flight. And yeah, we haven't been split up, which Becky was just saying. In Europe, they do that out of spite that you haven't paid.
Yeah, they do that just to be like, yeah, next time, pay us $117 for a seat.
$117, yeah. That's not bad, actually. No. That was quite an easy process. I was a bit worried that Becky would be up the front of the plane, I'll be down the back, and then we'll be...
Not that it matters really for 2 hours, but...
Principle.
Yeah, and it's like the anxiety of like, what seat am I going to be
What's going to happen? Yeah. But yeah, I forgot, JetBlue give you free Wi-Fi on board. So we're seated, getting ready for takeoff. This is our area. It's not too bad. We've got a fair amount of room. We've got a safety card and Eat Up. So Eat Up boxes. Eat Up cafe. Oh, that's for over 3 hour flights. And you got ham and cheese croissant, $13. Harvester salad, $13. Cheese and crackers, $14. And turkey pretzel sandwich for $13. And then you've got a few little bits and pieces. You can buy some headphones, they don't provide those. And you can buy some drinks as well.
How much are the headphones?
$7 for the headphones. But they do provide free soft drinks, free hot drinks, and a few snacks. Or you can purchase your alcoholic beverages. We're using up our free drink credits here on board. We got a cup of tea. Becky got a Pepsi, full-size can. And we're getting some sea salt pop chips. So this isn't bad for free. It's a short flight as well. To get free stuff on a short flight is quite nice. Another new country. Welcome to Jamaica. Jamaica, my friends. That was quite an easy flight actually. Not too bad. Not a lot going on the flight because it was basically like us going over to Spain on a Ryanair or a jet flight.
Like Paris, it was only like an hour and a half. It's not...
It was short. It was really short. The only disappointment on it was that everybody clapped when we landed.
What our times.
I don't know. Do you travel? You clap? I don't know. They are in. It's like a race car. We're doing NASCAR here or something. Oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean we're in Jamaica. That's cool in its own right. So we've got to do passport control. We purchased transfers, which we don't normally do, but we were like, we have no idea about this country, so maybe we should. So I think we've got to scan this QR code to do the customs and immigration forms a little bit quicker. So we have got our eSIM ready and we got internet, so it should be alright. I love this mural, it's so cool. Oh, this is so exciting. Yeah, so electronic passenger declaration form. Scan it. So that's what you've got to do. Welcome to Montego Bay. Yes. So getting through immigration itself was relatively easy. Getting outside of that and getting the bags, that was a bit of it was an easy process, but it was a bit of a mess because...
They started taking the bags off, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then everybody had to scramble to get the bags because they weren't coming around on the conveyor.
Yeah, and it was like quite a compact area. Our conveyor belt was like right at the exit of immigration, and like everybody's flowing through, and you've got everybody around the conveyor belts with their trolleys and standing as close as you can.
No, sorry.
And then, yeah, it was a nightmare, but it was fairly quick. The bags were taken off, like Becky said, and then we had to go and get them. And then in customs, there was like 5 people in the line in front of us, and it was super quick. Now though, we've got to get our transfer. We paid I think like £15 per person for the transfer, and we've got to get that in the hall after customs here. So I think on our document it says go to desk 8. So yeah, we're just going to desk 8. We should have our transfers available. It's warm. This feels like coming out of Orlando Airport in the height of the summer. And I decided to stick wearing jeans. Wasn't the best ideas that I've had. They've got a Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville outside the airport. Alright, this is our little bus. I can't believe there was a Jimmy Buffett's literally just outside the exit of the airport. And there's people that are just like carrying around a cocktail, living the dream. We're on the transfer now. It was actually relatively easy to get the transfer. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long. It said that it could take up to 45 minutes, but I don't know like where we are in the schedule.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be that many people on here, so there can't be that many stops.
No, definitely not. They gave us a little pamphlet as well. It tells us things that are available to do in the local area.
Oh, you have to get on a boat to go to the lagoon.
I think this is the thing that Becky was referring to at the top of the video. This is the one that I really want to do. Okay. Then you got Blue Hole as well.
Blue Hole is like the top rated thing to do here, but it just looks like a waterfall. And we have done waterfalls before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably really nice, but I don't think there's nothing
Enticing.
No,
Super enticing.
there's nothing
yeah.
that I think, oh, I would be really sad if I missed that.
Set up for Christmas. He's an upside downy reindeer. Alright, it actually looks quite nice. A little bit dark, a little bit dingy, but sea view, that's the important thing, right? It does look really nice. Oh, here we are, so we've just been given our room. Let's go inside. Becky's already gone inside and sat down. But yeah, we've got bathroom here. Quite nice. A little like entrance area with like teas, coffees. There's a little mini bar in here as well. And then this is the room. That's a king bed. And then Becky sat on what is the sofa bed over there. Say hi.
Bye. No, I'm just being silly.
Bye then. Yeah, so that's a king bed. And then we've gone for just a standard view room rather than like an ocean view or anything because the price was quite considerably more expensive. But yeah, this is our view. Which isn't too bad, really. So we've still got a bit of a sea view. We've got a mountain view as well. We can hear the pool music. And we can see the dock. So it looks pretty good. I quite like it. Alright, so we just checked into our room and actually it looks pretty good. I mean, it cost us, I think it was just shy of £1,000, wasn't it? For 5 nights. No, because it was £100 more for like a sea view. We got partial, and I didn't want to pay the extra £100, which
Partial's a bit of an exaggeration.
I don't know.
Literally have to put your head out of
No,
the
but we
balcony.
haven't paid for a partial view. We've just paid for a standard view, which is pretty good. Now, when we checked in, he took us to a concierge desk and said like,
gave us the activities plan,
Yeah.
then the restaurant options, and we booked in for our
booked.
restaurant reservation for Japanese, which we've got tonight.
yeah, and I'll take you guys along for that later. And then he said just come back, and he's going to give us like a little bit of a tour of the resort. So I can show you some bits and pieces, but if you want to check out the resort, I'll have a full view, a full like hotel tour of that. But it looks nice so far. So we had a little tour, got a little bit awkward there, couldn't really film because it was very like intimate, just him and then us. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. But we came down to the beach and we've got beach bar just over our shoulder, beach grill next to it, and then on that side we've got another part of the beach grill. And I've gone for, we've both kind of gone for the same, jerk chicken, rice and beans, and then Becky's gone for jerk chicken and, was it vegetable patty?
It's nice, it's crumbly, but
Yeah.
it's not got much innard.
Okay.
But it's quite nice.
And then we actually bought these from the Hard Rock Hotel. That was the Hard Rock Hotel in Riviera Maya in Mexico. We've got a full tour of that, so if you want to go and check that out, there will be a link up in the top corner.
But it's so much
Fantastic.
better to bring these cups with you because everyone else, because they're saving plastic, everybody else has got like just plastic cups.
Yeah. And
But then bugs get in them. That
Yeah.
doesn't stay cold.
there are a lot of flies around there because it's like it's an open bar and stuff like that. The food, there wasn't many, it didn't really make much difference. I've got one as well, and it's good. He was just like, yeah, we'll fill it up, it's fine, I don't mind. Because it's just like unlimited drinks anyway, so...
And it's less washing up for them.
Yeah, they don't have to wash it up, we'll wash it up when we get back to the room.
Hands up for number one.
So this is the pool area. We've got the swim up bar here, they're doing pool activities. They had a foam party a second ago.
Number one.
I'm looking for a...
Hands up for number one. No noise. Hands up.
I'm looking for a hot tub.
Number 4. All hands up for number 4. No, hey. You cannot cheer for her, okay? Because you're competing.
The chilly side.
All hands up for number 4. All hands up. 6 and 7.
This is where I'm going to be stationed for the next 5 days. Out of office on. Drink in hand. And enjoying the Well, there's not a lot of sun at the moment, to be honest, but here we are.
I didn't have to ask that again, but thank you so
Not
much.
bad travel day, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to try the Samurai Japanese restaurant. This is the only restaurant that we have to book, and we thought because it's travel day we'll kind of get the things we need to book out of the way, and then the next 4 or 5 days after that for us are just chill.
It looks quite good from the outside.
It looks cool. It's like
I was really tempted to put
very
that
on
across
point.
so that no one could get out, but then it would be me.
But it looks like it's going to be like a teppanyaki style like dinner service, because they've got the setup there. So our first dish is a sushi selection tonight. It's looking pretty good. So the second course tonight, he's doing a little show for us with some chicken on one side of the teppanyaki table here. Smells quite good actually. It's like a garlicky,
Coriander.
yeah, garlicky coriander. And then he's doing vegetable on that side as well.
Let's get together and so guys, right.
And we've also got a yellow miso soup as well.
We'll go round and round all through the town. So you guys ready? You ready, right? Yeah. Yeah, Messi, teach me. Messi. It's not a problem, alright guys?
So she put some shrimp on, and we got chicken, and we got beef. So it's all coming around now. So we just had dessert brought out to us. I did have to ask for the dessert though. And I think it's coconut tapioca, a kind of matcha looking Swiss roll dessert. And then kind of looks like a baked Alaska, but it's definitely not a baked Alaska.
This is hard on the top, but it's actually
Oh. It's interesting. This whole area looks really quite nice actually.
I wonder how lit up here is not at Christmas.
Yeah, probably not very.
They must have some lighting out here, because otherwise, it's like you have the beach party down at the pool, so you've got to be able to see to get down there.
Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate this is drained.
So I
Not a lot
think they're
going
in the
on.
process of making it into a fountain.
We've got some nightly entertainment going on. Reggae beach party inside, not actually out at the beach.
It's gonna, I don't know if it has rained, but they said it was going to rain.
We've got a little market.
I would have
Out
loved a
here.
bracelet like that when I was a kid on holiday.
Yeah. Magnets, nodding turtles, wooden artifacts. Not artifacts. Souvenirs. That's the better word. Alright, so that is the end of our travel day. It's a bit of a different travel day. Normally we're taking you from the UK to a destination. This time we took you from the US to a destination. From Orlando to Jamaica. So
Not quite as exhausting.
not quite as exhausting, no. Only a 2 hour total travel time there.
It's quite good actually, quite easy, quite smooth.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more aggro upon landing in Jamaica.
What, like immigration and stuff?
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more of that, but it was really quite smooth actually. It just, we filled in our form, the QR code thing, didn't ask for it
No.
at all. I was like, yeah, that'd be fine.
We were having an hour about it, but it's better to get to the front with it done than to...
Yeah, because
I actually don't know. I think that it might be linked to a passport, so I think it might have come up on their system that
Maybe.
we'd already done it, because they were asking people to do it.
yeah, and there was one woman in front of us that got told to fill a paper form or something in.
Yeah.
So, don't know. It's a bit strange. Transfers. We were the first people as well to come off of the transfer.
That was lucky.
which
So
is-
it's essentially a taxi service.
Yeah, yeah, a cheap taxi service. It's one thing I don't like doing. We don't book transfers that often.
Because if you get unlucky and you have to go around everybody's hotel, it is a bit heart-wrenching.
Yeah, it takes like an hour and a half or 2 hours to get your transfer from the airport to your hotel. Like, I just I don't want to be...
But usually also we go to countries where the taxis are cheap.
Yeah.
So like when we went to Manila or anywhere in Asia really, or even the US, you can get you're going to be able to get an Uber or similar for a relatively good price.
Yeah, and Ubers here are quite expensive from what we've seen. So taxis in general are quite expensive here. But yeah, so first impressions of the resort as well. It's quite nice. It is the budget one here. There's 3 in total. So you got this one that we're staying at. There's a family-friendly one next door. Not that this isn't family-friendly, but there's a more family-friendly one next door. And then next door to that is like
Adults only.
The tip-top, adults only. You know, the dogs, you know what sits. Yeah, and that's that one. So we are at the budget one, but we didn't know, and to be fair, it's...
We probably wouldn't have upgraded anyway.
We wouldn't have upgraded,
it's not
no.
like... It's not really our thing.
And we're not doing like a 2-week vacation here where we need to like have the best of the best. This is just, it's like 5 days.
And this is good enough. Like, it's like...
So far.
Yeah. Like, the drinks have been good. The food's been good. The room's nice and clean and tidy. The entertainment seems to be excessive.
Yeah, we did have a little bit of a funky thing with the shower, but we called maintenance and he fixed it in like 20 minutes, half hour or something.
Yeah, and they were quick.
Came out in 5 minutes, fixed it in 20 minutes, so that's fine, that's all sorted now, and everything seems to be quite good with the room. So yeah, overall, nice easy travel day actually. It's been quite cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed following along. If not even for the Jamaica part of it, if you just followed along to look at Terminal C at Orlando International Airport, thank you very much. Hopefully that helped you, if this part for Jamaica hasn't, but hopefully you enjoyed the video throughout. If you did, give us a thumbs up, do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot, and it would be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. See you on the other side. Thanks.